Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandegam Sri Guru Shri Yuta Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarvyasya Kripa Sindhubhye Vachapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigrahaga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be joyfully performed, and the everlasting knowledge, Susukam Kartum Avyayam. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We are understanding very clearly, without any doubt, that everything comes from Krishna. That's the reason Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. So everything comes from Krishna. Mattaga sarvam pravartati. So Krishna is the source of everything. Even we also come from Krishna. That's why Krishna said that Mamaiva Amsa, of my Amsa, my nature. So Krishna says, living entities are of my nature, my Amsa, a part of me. That's all. My Amsa means a part of me. Mamaiva Amsa, Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. So this Jiva Bhuta, the living entity. So that way, we need to understand that Krishna is everything. With Krishna, we are also everything, but without Krishna, we are nothing. So that means if you have the knowledge that Krishna is everything, and if you have the knowledge that Krishna is our ever well-wisher, that's what we need to do. He is our ever well-wisher. He's always, Krishna is wishing only good things for us. His blessings are there on us all the time. But the reason we are struggling, Prakriti Sthani Karsati, the reason we are suffering, because our mind is not under our control. Our senses are not under our control. Managas sastani indriyani prakritistani karsati. So with 6 senses, including the mind, we are struggling hard in this prakriti, in this material way. Now we need to bring this struggle to an end. How are we going to do that? We can do that simply by focusing our mind on Krishna. Focusing our mind only on Krishna all the time. Doing everything only for Krishna all the time. Then we can simply control our mind. Our mind should be under our control. We should not be under the control of our mind.
That's what is very important. Then we can actually please Krishna. If our mind is under our control, that means our mind is going to focus only on Krishna, then only it can be under our control. So that means our mind is, when it is focusing on Krishna, we are pleasing Krishna. We are just doing everything up to Krishna's expectations. So the entire Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching us very clearly that we need to focus our mind only on Krishna. And Krishna is using the way without a second thing, Ananya, without any break, without any deviation, Abhyabhichari. So, like that, Krishna is using many, many times, like without any deviation, without a second thing, all the time, Sarveshu, Ananya, so Satatam, always. So always, Sarveshu, Ananya, without a second thing, and always focusing our mind only on Krishna. So that's what is very important for us. Because that's the only way we can control our mind. That's the only way our mind can be our friend. Bandhu. Bandhur Atma. Atmanastasya. So for Atma, for the soul, this Atman, that is the mind, it is Bandhu only when it is controlled. Atmanastasya. Bandhuratma Atmanastasya enatmaiva chitatmana. So, when it will be our friend when we control the mind all the time, it is going to be our friend. But if you don't control our mind, anatmanastu, if you don't control our mind, anatmanastu, then it's going to become our enemy, satrutve. Anatmanastu, satrutve. Then it will continue to be our enemy, vatetatmaiva satruvati. So that's what we need to understand. So mind is becoming our friend when it is under our control. It becomes our enemy when it is not under control. So that's why in the previous sloka, Krishna said in the 6th chapter, Uddaret atman atmanam atmanam avassadet. One should elevate oneself with the help of mind, not degrade himself. That's what Uddaret atman atmanam atmanam avassadet. Atmaivagi atmano bandhu. So Atmaivagi, so for the Atma, for the Atma, Atmaivagi, Atmano, so that is the mind. For the Atma, that is for the soul, the mind is the Bandhu when it is controlled. That's why Atmaivagi Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripura Atmanaga. So also the mind is enemy for the soul. So that way we have got the opportunity to control our mind and to make it as our best friend. So that opportunity Krishna has given to us, that knowledge Krishna has given to us. So now we have to fully make use of this knowledge. We cannot lose this opportunity. It's very important. We cannot miss this opportunity. We cannot lose it. We have to make use of it. We should not lose it. We have to make use of it. How we are going to do it? This Bhagavad Gita knowledge only. Only with Bhagavad Gita only we can do it. Only the Bhagavad Gita, when we are studying Bhagavad Gita, we are connecting with Krishna, we are remembering Krishna. When we are following Bhagavad Gita, we are pleasing Krishna, we are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So when we do everything as per Krishna's instructions in Bhagavad Gita, we are leading the life the way we should live. That is what we need to understand. That's why Krishna said that Tasmat Saktaga Satatam. So he says that always we need to focus only on Krishna. Karyam Karma Samachara. So Tasmat Sastram Pramanam Te Karya Karya Vivastita. So therefore, just depend on this scripture in performing a duty or not. Everything, the decision should be based on this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that way, when Bhagavad Gita knowledge is there with us, Krishna is there with us. Krishna is there with us, but we don't realize that Krishna is there with us without this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that means when we have Bhagavad Gita knowledge, so that means we realize, we understand that Krishna is there with us. So then we can actually connect ourselves with Krishna. We can communicate with Krishna, establish communication with Krishna with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, because in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is directly talking with us. Krishna is directly instructing us, giving us all the knowledge, what we need, everything Krishna is giving us in this Bhagavad Gita very, very clearly. So that's why when we have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are able to establish connection with Krishna. We are able to follow all the instructions given in Bhagavad Gita. So that way we are able to please Krishna, the Supreme Lord. So he is very much happy with us. So that's what we need. This material way, when we need something, we want to please someone and we just do whatever he likes. So the same thing here, our goal is only to make sure that Krishna is happy with us. We don't have to care about anyone else, whether they are happy with us or not. We shouldn't be wasting our time at all. We should simply focus. And do that. Krishna is happy with us. So that's what is very important. How Krishna can be happy with us? Only by following Bhagavad Gita, only Krishna can be happy with us. He is equal to everyone. He loves everyone. But he considers us himself. When we have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, Jnani Atmaiva me matam. I consider the Jnani to be my own self. Udaraga sarva yevaite Jnani Atmaiva me matam. Asitaka sagi yuktatma mamevan tamam gati. If you have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, then for us only Krishna is the topmost destination, ultimate destination. That's it. Mamevan uttamam gati. That's what we are going to do if we have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Automatically we develop that interest on Krishna, love on Krishna. We get everything, all the directions, what we need to do, what we should not do. Everything is becoming extremely clear for us with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. That's what we need to understand. So that way this Bhagavad Gita is not an ordinary knowledge. It is the everlasting knowledge. It is the topmost secret and it's the purest knowledge. It's the king of knowledge. So we need to understand it fully, completely. That's what is very important. If we don't understand this Bhagavad Gita, then that means we are completely ignorant. We are fools. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. If you don't have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, that means Sarvajnana Vimudhatma. Vimudhatma means a fool. That's what Krishna is teaching us then. So, but for us, we are very fortunate. We are getting the knowledge. We understand Bhagavad Gita. Every sloka is very easy for us to understand. Nothing difficult because everything is very clear. Krishna is straightforward, which I have always said many, many times in the past. So there is no difficulty in understanding any sloka. So that way we need to spend a lot of effort, time, and all those things in our life. Everything, not only lot, all the effort, everything should be spent only on this, only on studying and understanding Bhagavad Gita. Everything. That's what is very important. Bhagavad Gita is everything for us, and we need to spend all our efforts only in studying Bhagavad Gita, focusing Bhagavad Gita. So then we are not going to commit any sins. Because that is the effect of this Bhagavad Gita. The effect of Bhagavad Gita knowledge is that it's going to direct us in the right direction. It's going to guide us in the right direction. Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Arjuna told Krishna that Atakena Prayuktoyam Papam Charati Purushaga Anichanapi Vashneya Baladiva Niyojitaka. So what one is impelled to sinful acts unwillingly as if engaged by force. We know the answer, but only we can conquer our enemy. We can only by controlling our mind. So we can control our mind only by gaining the determination, driti, and we can gain the determination only by gaining the intelligence, having the intelligence, and we can gain intelligence only by loving Krishna and rendering loving devotional service unto Krishna. And we can love Krishna, we can understand all about Krishna only from this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that way, knowing Bhagavad Gita only is going to help us, lead us in the right direction. Then only we can do things in our life which is beneficial, which is good for the self, for the soul. When we are serving Krishna, when we are doing everything for Krishna, then we are going to be extremely happy. That opportunity Krishna is giving us. So much of opportunity we are getting. We have to grow this, we have to increase the number of devotees, we need to spread this message. So there are so many devotees everywhere who have not got the opportunity to study this Bhagavad Gita, the way how we are studying, the way how we are enjoying. So we want to let everyone to enjoy. So that means we need to tell them, we need to make sure that this knowledge is this knowledge about our Bhagavad Gita. So it should go to everyone. That's very important. Because that way when we identify some devotee, when we make them to study Bhagavad Gita and we give them the directions, so that means we are getting more closer to Krishna. That's what is very important. So that's our real service to Krishna, service to the devotees, service to ourselves, everything. So this is what is very, very important. Out of all the service, so the topmost service to Krishna, the way to please him, is just spreading this knowledge, Bhagavad Gita everywhere, making devotees everywhere, and fully depending on Krishna, doing everything for Krishna. So that is the only way we can actually lead a peaceful, blissful, purposeful life in this world. Otherwise, we are going to simply lose peace of mind. That is definitely true in this material world. No one is happy. Chintam, aprimeyam. So they have unlimited worries only. So nobody is happy in this world, and in this material world, no one can be happy, and we are always going to struggle and suffer in this material world. Because that is the nature of this material world. When Krishna says it's dukkha, then we need to understand how important knowledge Krishna is giving us, that the world we are living is full of miseries. So that means we need to get out. Get out in the sense, we should not again fall back. That is the main thing. The problem is that we are not able to get out at all. We are keep falling back to this material world all the time without following this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So we need to push. We need to push ourselves out of this material world. We need to escape only with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge gives us the strength to get out of this material world. So the strength we can gain only from Bhagavad Gita, only from Krishna, knowing very well that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, and gaining this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is only way we are going to focus our mind only on Krishna. That way, philosophically, we are becoming very, very strong with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that way, there is no confusion and nobody can change our mind. Nobody can shake our faith. It is not possible because our faith is not simply a blind one. Our faith on Krishna is based on the scientific knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, which is the topmost science, which is the king of knowledge. So that way, by focusing on Krishna with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are going to be happy, there is no doubt, and everything is going to go in the right way, and all our problems will get solved, there is no doubt. And we are definitely, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we will lead a very, very, very purposeful life, no doubt at all, meaningful life. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are in the 10th chapter. We finished 9 slokas in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So what we finished, the sloka number 8 in Bhagavad Gita. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattaga sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvithaga. Aham sarvasya prabho, I am the source of everything. Mattaha sarvam pravartate, from me everything emanates. Everything emanates from me. Iti matva bhajante mam. Anyone who understands this renders devotional service unto me. Buddha bhava samanvitagam. So with great attention. So that's what we finished in the 8th sloka in the 10th chapter. I am the source of all spiritual and material wealth. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Then in the next sloka, what we studied in the sloka number 9, the last class, Machitta Madgatha Prana Bodhayantaha Parasparam Kadayantascha Mam Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. Machitta, Madgata, Madgata Prana. Machitta means always thinking about me. Madgata Prana means dedicating their lives unto me. So devoting their lives unto me, always thinking about me. Bodhayantaga Parasparam. So enlightening one another. So preaching themselves. About what? Kadayantascha, always talking about me. Kadayantascha Mam. Nityam, always. Nityam Kadayantascha Mam. All the time conversing about me only. So that's what Kadayantascha Mam. Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. So they derive great satisfaction and bliss. So Tushyanti Cha, so Ramanti Cha. That's what Krishna says. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted to my service, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from always enlightening one another and conversing about me. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying, this sloka number 10, very important sloka, I've quoted many times in the past. Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatham priti purvakam dadami buddhiyogam tam yena mam upayanti te. Tesham satatayuktanam, those who are always engaged, bhajatam priti purvakam. So those who always engage in rendering devotional service unto me with full love, complete love, priti purvakam. Dadami, I give them, dadami buddhi yogam. So I give them the intelligence, buddhi yogam, and that intelligence by which yena mam upayanti te, they will achieve me, they will come to me, mam upayanti. So by Krishna's mercy, we will get the intelligence. By using the intelligence, we will go to Krishna. That's what is very important. Because once we have the intelligence, then we are not going to get attached to the results of activities. So that means we are not going to be bound by the results of activities. So that means we are going to go to Krishna. That's what, there is an intelligent way of acting. So that's why dadami buddhi yogam tam menamam upayanti te. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. That's what Krishna is. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 10th shloka in the 10th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Nami. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Nami. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desitani. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurumilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaurabhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, 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 Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare. 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Asha Mataji. Hare Krishna, Tapati Mataji. Tapati Ghosh Mataji, Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Today's class, but I am coming so little late. So, not any question. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna. इसके गार्ड प्रभु हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्णा गुरुजी।
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, thank you very much. Very nice lecture, very giving a lot of insight into the God's powers and everything. In fact, the last two slokas you have covered many times, and no, really, when we try to contemplate on the meaning of it, it's great. Then we understand that we are just nothing. We are not, and it's that supreme power. That's we have to do the bhakti on that.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. No question from my side. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Venkatanagarjan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank you Guruji for today class. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna Guruji. धन्यवाद Guruji.
धन्यवाद. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
ரொம்ப நன்றி சார், நல்லா கிளாஸ் இருக்கு.
Hare
ஹரே
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. I'm actually in a car, so the voice is little breaking. Thanks for telling that Krishna always looks out for us and knows what is best for us. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandavat Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Rama Rama.
Pranam.
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 Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, sorry Guruji, little late. Achha, okay, all well Guruji, and Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you for the class Guruji. The main thing is that we should do the devotional service to Krishna. That is more important thing. Everything will follow from that. Thank you Guruji. Thank you so much. Because of you, it is really motivating us to attend the class every day. Looking for your class every day. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna. Ina Mataji. Asha Mataji. Anna Devi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Pranam
Hare
Prabhuji. Thank you for the class Prabhuji. Today I understand Prabhuji, we are suffering with materialistic miseries today. Focusing on Krishna all the time, we can come out of these miseries. We need to focus our mind on Krishna with Ananya Bhakti always. If we can't control our mind, it becomes our Shatru. So with Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we should control our mind and focus on Krishna always by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. We should realize Krishna is there with us always. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is talking with us. So we understand Krishna's instructions. Krishna is our topmost destination. Bhagavad Gita is the purest and topmost knowledge. We are fortunate to getting this knowledge. Bhagavad Gita is everything to us. We should focus our mind to learn Bhagavad Gita knowledge and control our mind and focus on Krishna always. and do devotional services to Krishna. Topmost service to Krishna is spreading Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We are suffering with misery in material ways. We need to push out of these miseries with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. This is the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, our mind becomes strong and we will live very purposeful life. Krishna is source of everything. Who knows this renders devotional service to Krishna only. Always thinking Krishna, always talking of Krishna is great bliss. Who are always engaged in devotional services to Krishna, always they achieve Krishna, Goloka. Thank you, Professor, for the class.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Pranam. Asha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Brinda Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class.
Yes.
So today we learn again that Bhagavad Gita is the only source where we can get the most purified knowledge about Krishna, and controlling our mind, always focusing on Krishna. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Guruji, for such beautiful lecture, which is beneficial all the time for us. We got this opportunity to remember Krishna by learning Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, ma'am.
This opportunity Krishna has given to us, so make use of this, this
Krishna.
Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We should establish direct connection to please Krishna. Krishna says all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Bhagavad Gita knowledge is the everlasting knowledge. We put all our efforts towards Krishna only with determination and love.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji,
Thank
that
you,
we are
Mataji.
keeping
Hare
my
Krishna.
consciousness. Thank you, Guruji, for all
Thank
your
you.
efforts,
Hare
inspiration. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Anita Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam.
Thank
I think you got muted, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Today is Ekashi.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Pranam, Guruji. Pranam. Pranam.
Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Nice class, and really, we have to get out of entanglement of this mental world, and we have to connect with Lord Krishna, and really very wonderful class, and with a pretty Bhagavan. So with the devotions, with the love, and so that we can get this knowledge, and I'm very thankful to Guruji. So all the verses are very important, and really all the devotees also express their feelings. Very nice discussions, and I'm very grateful, Guruji, very enlightened. Now I am very because of holidays, so only clean. So, really, it is a nice class, and this Shloka is constantly you have to engage with Lord Krishna and devote to serving with love, and so that if you are connected with Lord Krishna with great devotion, with all kind of you have to surrender Lord Krishna so that we can get this knowledge. Buddhi Yoga. Buddhi Yoga is the highest intelligence. Because we can have a kind of a transcendental elevation. That kind of transcendental bliss also you get. Graduate from this knowledge. So this is the ultimate goal of Bhagavad Gita. Only Krishna. We can so very nice. Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, all the Buddhi Yoga, they're all important. So we are very proud because of Guruji, because of your presence. So now I have the Bhagavad Gita as it is. The book is with me in train, and I am giving to a law student. So go to my relatives. So I will anywhere. I will try to circulate all these books to those are interested, and so we have to spread the message of Gita. Prabhupada has done a great service, extensive service for us to enlighten others and ourselves. So thank you, Guruji. Nam Guruji. Satguru Naman Naman.
Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's speech.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.